Hey everyone, this week I want to get real with you on how things went with losing weight right after having Halle. When Halle was 2 weeks old, I gave up sweets for Lent, and that was tough because at 2 weeks old, we still had people bringing meals to us to help out, and along with those meals came dessert for pretty much every single one. And that was really hard to pass up and let my family eat and I not be able to eat. And when you're so exhausted and tired and trying to just survive and live and feed your child, it's really hard to give up something like sweets. Because I don't know if I keep on going back and forth if it was good or bad. Because at the same time of me just being so tired and wanting to eat whatever I wanted to, had I been letting myself eat those sweets, I would have eaten them, and probably all of it while Tim was at work, and hide it from the kids, and eat way more than I should have. So on one hand it was good, but on the other hand it was super stressful. When Halle was 7 weeks old, Tim and I started the dietbet. And I thought, you know what, this is pretty good timing because for the first 2 weeks I'm already giving up sweets, so why not go ahead and just try to lose weight at the same time for this. And I did take Easter Day off because that was the day that I could finally have sweets again, so I had some ice cream that day and probably some other stuff. And then we still had 2 more weeks left. And those last 2 weeks of the dietbet were just killer because I was able to eat sweets again, but I was trying to lose weight. And it really kind of reminded me how much I hate the scale and hate weighing in and having to get to a certain number. Stick around and subscribe for next week, and I'll share more about the scale and my hate for that next week. But it was just, having a newborn in the house, having 2 toddlers trying to take care of, trying to make sure I'm eating healthy, counting my points, doing Weight Watchers completely right, because even Tim was doing it, and if Tim wasn't counting his points, I don't think I would have been doing it, because I was counting my points for dinner, and just being an accountability partner for Tim, and so I wasn't doing it for myself, with Halle being so little, and she's not sleeping through the night even still, and I've just been stressed and tired. And I feel like trying to lose weight and be so healthy this early really hasn't been too great for me mentally or emotionally. On one hand, it's but I was eating healthier and I was making better decisions, but then this last week since dietbet has been over, I'm not gonna lie, I have been eating horribly. I've been eating peanuts and trail mix and I don't know, just overeating on stuff. It hasn't necessarily been horrible things to eat besides the kids' Easter candy that they still have. But it's just been enjoying more the amount of food that I've been eating. I should not be eating the amount that I'm eating right now. Doing it this early, I don't recommend it. Or at least the reason why I joined the dietbet was so I would get myself to work out regularly. And I think if I had chosen something to make myself work out regularly without having to get to a certain number, I think that would have been a whole lot better for me. Because when I did Weight Watchers, I just, I worked out. I was training towards the 10K to run, and I was doing cross training, so I was biking in there. I was doing strength training, and I was having fun. My biking that I did every single week, I did with a group of girls that I had met through the bike store in our town. And it was enjoyable, and the weight came off on its own, from just living a healthy lifestyle. And that is what I really recommend. I think there's pros and cons of trying to lose weight so early right after a baby, but my biggest recommendation is just to enjoy that baby. Enjoy life. Love your kids. Don't be stressing out over what you're eating and if you're exercising enough or whatever, because there's so many days that I was so tired, I took a nap instead of working out, or I had to make sure that I took a nap so I could work out, and yeah, right after baby's born, I just relax. Halle's gonna be 3 months at the end of this week, and now I think would be a smart time to start working out. had I not burned myself out. So we'll see how I do. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I'm giving myself one more day to just enjoy, and I'm so excited for my birthday dessert. I'm getting brownies because I haven't had those since before giving up sweets for Lent, and that's my absolute favorite dessert is fudge brownies. What are your thoughts and comments of this, of how you saw me throughout the week and how you have done after a baby? What do you recommend to others that are going to be in this situation soon to do? I would love to hear those comments, and let's start a dialogue between each other, help each other out and talk to each other about this. So, and remember, subscribe. Next week I'm going to share my thoughts on the scale and why I think it is so evil. So I'll see you next week. Bye.